What is up, guys? Blastar55 here. Today I'm back with a Pokemon video. In this two-part series, I'm going to tackle the topic of who would win in a battle between Ash and Red. Now you may be saying, but Blastoise, Red can beat Ash anytime, he's the champion. Ash is an idiot. Or, Red is nothing, Ash saved the world like 10 times, blah blah blah. I get it, but I'm going to go more in depth on who would emerge victorious in a Pokemon battle. So, if they were to battle, Red's team would be the usual: Pikachu, Lapras, Snorlax, Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise. But what would Ash's team be? What is Ash's ultimate team? That's what this first part is going to cover. The second one will cover who would win in the actual fight. So, let's get started. So first we have to eliminate Pokemon until we get to our final cut. Let's do this generation by generation. Starting with Kanto. In Kanto, he obtained Pikachu, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charizard, Kingler, Tauros, Snorlax, Muk, and Primeape. He did also obtain Butterfree, Pidgeot, Lapras, Beedrill, and Raticate, but he traded Raticate, gave away Beedrill, and released the others. So, back to the main bunch. Pikachu is on because it just wouldn't be a true Ash Ketchum fight without Pikachu, and Pikachu is Ash's strongest Pokemon, arguably. For the others, let's cut out Tauros, Bulbasaur, and Squirtle. Tauros wasn't used to battle much, and while Bulbasaur and Squirtle are pretty strong, they currently are in positions that don't focus on battling, so they won't have much training to battle. Let's also cut up Primeape. While it is a strong Pokemon that can go all beast mode, it's hard to say whether it's still fit to battle. The fact is, we don't really know, so that's why I'm not including it. That said, I think Charizard, Kingler, Snorlax, and Muk are fit to move on to the next round. Now let's move on to Johto. In Johto, he got Bayleaf, Quilava, Totodile, Noctowl, Heracross, and Donphan. We're going to cut everyone out except for Heracross, as Heracross has proven it's a force to be reckoned with, while the others just aren't as strong as some of Ash's other Pokemon. In Hoenn, Ash got Swellow, Sceptile, Corphish, Torkoal, and Glalie. Out of these, it seems obvious that Sceptile is the only one to move on. In Sinnoh, he got Staraptor, Torterra, Infernape, Buizel, Gliscor, and Gible. Out of these, I'm going to cut Buizel, Torterra, Staraptor, and Gible, as Buizel and Torterra did lose quite a bit as Ash moved on. Staraptor was good, but just doesn't really have the strength to compete, and Gible, while proven itself, just can't compete with any of Red's Pokemon, as it's so small and it's unevolved. So, Infernape and Gliscor move on. In Unova, Ash got Unfezant, Pignite, Snivy, Oshawott, Scraggy, Leavanny, Palpitoad, Crocodile, and Boldore. Having a team like that of 9 Pokemon, they don't receive all that much training, as there's so many. That's why, out of these 9, Crocodile is the only one to advance. In Kalos, Ash has caught Greninja, Hawlucha, Noivern, Goodra, and Talonflame. Let's cut out Talonflame as it's probably the weakest on Ash's Kalos team. Now let's cut out Noivern as it's not as strong as the other 3. Now with that first round done, we are left with 12 Pokemon and 5 slots on Ash's team. With that said, Greninja makes it, as its bond with Ash is so strong, it can evolve in a way no one has seen for 1,000 years. Now if Ash wouldn't put it on his team, then he would be an idiot, which kinda is, but still. For slot 3, I'm putting in Greninja, because it's awesome. It's also really strong, and can endure hits well when using Bide, and even not using it. For the 4th slot, I'm going with Charizard, as it's a Pokemon that Ash has a very strong bond with, and has defeated an Articuno. For the 5th and 6th slot, it's hard. For the 5th slot, I think Infernape will go on. While it might not be good to have 2 fire Pokemon, I feel Infernape is very strong with its Blaze ability and can definitely prove useful. It also defeated half of Paul's Pokemon in the Sinnoh League while being poisoned. Now that's pretty impressive. For the last spot, it's hard to say between Snorlax and Crocodile, so they're going to duke it out for the last spot. First, let's look at their moveset. Crocodile knows Dig, Stone Edge, Dragon Claw, and Aerial Ace, while Snorlax knows Body Slam, Hyper Beam, Protect, Ice Punch, Rest, and Headbutt. We don't know which of these moves he currently knows, as he hasn't used them all recently. Let's say it knows Body Slam, Hyper Beam, Protect, and Ice Punch. Both Pokemon have a good moveset. While Snorlax has defeated more powerful opponents, Crocodile has a slightly higher win percentage of 75%, while Snorlax has a 73% win percentage. This isn't a big difference though. Considering them both and what Ash would do, I think Crocodile makes it, taking the final slot. Alright, the teams are set and the battle will truly begin. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for part 2 where we will find out once and for all who will win, Ash versus Red. Subscribe so you don't miss another video, and if you enjoyed, be sure to rock smash that thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time.